Alrighty, it's gonna be a little quick one. Haven't been on this channel in a while. Haven't done any updates. Haven't done any updates. A lot has changed. I think back when the last video I posted to this channel, I was still 240 or something like that, 230 something. I'm now like 190, so dropped a lot of weight. Slowly and gradually, not really getting on the treadmill too much, but 2 to 4 times a week, I go for a long walk, sometimes even more, and trying to get used to being hungry and just eating less, considering I don't have a intensely stressful, like physically stressful kind of average day, so I don't need to eat too much. Also, I had a cat named Suko. Now I have a cat named Luke. Looks almost exactly the same, but it's a completely different cat because the other cat, Suko, died, was poisoned at the house we were at that I moved to after those apartments that I think the last of these videos were uploaded to. And then we were there for like, my goodness, like 2 years maybe. And then, then we moved here to this place. So y'all never really got to see, at least on this channel, never really got to see the other studio, how things have been going. But if you want to go check out any of that stuff, get all caught up, that's on my Funny Guy Timmy channel, where I do all of that stuff. This is just like personal blogs. But yeah, completely different cat. He's adorable, but he's an asshole. I think one of the other videos that I posted was also about how I would never get into anime. Kind of like accepting the fact that I'd probably never get into anime, that it is really, really hard, and it's not something that I cared too much about, but it was something that I was genuinely putting time and energy into, and that was incredibly stressful. Well, that actually changed. Got to be in an anime called Prince of Tennis, and it's the World Cup, U17 World Cup series. And so I play a German-Swedish character named Peter, and I think I'm in first or second episode. So you can hear me there. I have a post about it, a longer post on the other channel as well. But that changed. So things that have been getting better. I just didn't think it was necessary to keep uploading day-to-day things, especially when I didn't have that much to talk about. Also, I think one of the things that I was like constantly talking about on this channel was just when I was working out on the treadmill, which I don't really have access to. It's not really a good place to put it, which is why I go walking instead. Was I was watching a lot of like TV shows, cartoons, animes, all this kind of stuff, and I was basically just doing like quick reviews. I haven't really been watching too much of those either, so there you go. But yeah, this is gonna be just a real quick update. As you can see, different studio, big studio. So also my bedroom at the same time. That's the voiceover booth. The house I was living at before, I did have a designated place to sleep and just relax, and had a place to work, but it was in the middle of the house, and it did kind of like interfere with the other roommates' like activities, I feel. And so, you know, there were good things and there were bad things. I have a little bit more privacy. I can do a little bit more screaming and yelling without disturbing anybody downstairs. But one of my roommates is on this side, so when he's home and he's playing video games, I'm kind of limited until he falls asleep, and I'm recording in the middle of the night. So, give or take. Also, kind of preferred the sound of the previous booth, the previous studio. It was an open space, and it was decked, ceiling walls with acoustic foam everywhere. And then it was a standalone booth in a corner. And I actually kind of liked that setup a little bit better than one closet space that has everything in it. Just because the voice doesn't get to exit the booth, which was more of a acoustic blanket tent kind of thing. So the voice got to leave and then kind of bounce around in the space and then didn't come back. And it kind of sounded a little bit better. It sounded like the voice was getting to breathe and it wasn't boxed in. That has a little bit more of a boxed in sound. So, but it still works. None of my clients have been complaining, so it's fine. Yeah, that's basically it. Just a little update, throwing this out. That's gonna be it. Don't know if I'll keep posting, but if things change, sure. Who knows? Bye.